In this video, we're going to be taking a look at how thermal imaging, or an infrared camera, as many people know it, can be used as a tool to help find bad connections in the power lines. So some of you may have seen this video before. I released it 6 years ago when I didn't have nearly as many subscribers. Recently, there's been a ton of comments asking about how thermal imaging can be used to find bad connections. I went back and watched the video, and rather than remaking it, basically it's going to be a repost. The video didn't get a whole lot of views, and I think it'll answer a lot of your guys' questions.
Generally speaking, a bad connection on the power lines creates resistance, and that resistance causes heat. So what a thermal gun does is it actually measures temperature. This is just a cheap one. They're probably about $600. We've got some bigger cameras that work straight from the ground. They're easily worth a couple thousand. This is one I carry on my trouble truck. It actually gives you a visual representation of the temperature as well. Red being hot, blue being cold.
That don't sound good.
There's two riser poles here side by side, quite a few customers on them. Now what a riser pole is where underground wire comes up, taps onto the overhead lines. There's a fair amount of load on these cutouts. They're 200 amp doors with 140 amp fuses. We're going to do a quick inspection of the pole to see if there's any bad connections on these cutouts. We're going to pay particular attention to the fact that they are porcelain. If there are any cracks in the cutouts, they might not necessarily register as hot. A lot of times, if it's not a humid day out, there's no reason for the electricity to track through the cracks. It's actually just starting to rain and snow a little bit. It's the perfect time to check a pole for hot spots. Let's go check it out.
All right, so we're up in the air here now. One of the first things we're going to check, of course, before we get any closer to the work area is a visual inspection of all the equipment on the pole, any loose ties, cracked porcelain, pretty much anything that could be of a hazard while I'm in this workspace. So one of the things I noticed during my inspection, you can see this lightning arrestor on the center phase. There is a small crack on the attachment point where it's attached onto the L bracket. That's not interfering with that device electrically. However, it will at some point likely fall off that bracket, cause some issues. There doesn't appear to be any cracks in the porcelain. Other than that, everything looks good on the pole. Everything's tied secure, pretty good shape. Let's take a look at it now with the thermocam. So you can see in this picture, everything is the same greenish yellow color. We're at about -7 degrees Celsius. Temperature would be about -3.7. Let's check out our other riser pole. Oh, would you look at that? So as you can see on that cutout, we've got a couple hot connections showing up. The cursor on it, we are reading about, I think I seen a 7 there. Could be a little bit of corrosion on the connection points where the door is sitting. The cutout body itself is not hot, so it's not likely a cracked cutout. The other red spot you see in the background is a store off in the distance, registering some heat on my camera. Alright guys, that's great. We got an opportunity to see how a hotspot shows up on power lines. Thermocam is kind of like x-ray glasses for linemen. You can't allow these to give you a false sense of security either. Like I said, there could be a crack in that cutout. All the same, it may not be registering any heat if it's not tracking. We'll schedule a crew to get an outage on the go here and replace that lightning arrestor as well as that hot cutout door. In fact, we'll likely change the cutouts to a polymer while we're up there, get rid of those porcelain guys. Man, that wind is cold out there today. Thanks again for watching another one of my videos, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.